nikuache ukihema. Pita uchi hazai, weka mini kupe asali. Mr. T siku hizi umeanza kuwa lonely, si wachochi, nimeanza kujinoki na juu ya COVID. Siko ubaya ni venye sina doshi, awiti sunajua na kumind. Come home maze niko sanitize, na juu ya quarantine nimepata appetite. Manzi anachonga jaba kama yeni rasta. Nadai nikudigi, usikie fiti, nadai kukupin maze usikie digi. Nadai nikuchiu nikubloka, big G nadai to relax tukidishi. Minji nadai nikudigi, usikie fiti, nadai kukupin maze usikie digi. Nadai nikuchiu nikubloka, big G nadai to relax tukidishi. Minji ban, super aliban, super akikuka wakicheza na giza. Leo siko sawa nimejawa na kicha, nimekuja kama nyota sasa nimeng'aa. Kisha murem akikuka basi muda kisha. Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua lies zime nice. Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua lies zime nice. Lazima ringa hiyo msupa akaonywa na mapicha. Social media sio wote wa mafilka, kuna wengine personally wameiva, na bado nyuma unapata mebarikiwa. Ukitupa vibes kawaida wa uringa, lazima fike bendo katike na madiva. Then nimezoza imebaki nitwe Isa. Yo, madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua lies zime nice. Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, jua lies zime nice.
Nagali kwela mina taflanga kotia, nimejibebana jitafutia kobile do.
Yes, family, karibuni sana. A very good afternoon from wherever you are. How are you guys doing, by the way? Happy Monday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far, your morning, your evening, or rather your afternoon, from wherever you are. 50 minutes past 3 p.m. in the 254. Basically, that's evening. And we are officially welcoming you to the Rythm Scoop Show. Karibuni to all the first-time listeners. This is where we all talk about arts and entertainment. And to the returning listeners, what's a guan? I hope you guys are feeling well. Stay with us till the end of the show as we enjoy amazing conversations from the 254. Arts and entertainment is where we will be basing our conversation at. My name is Shmani. I am the captain of the day, but with me we have Katie.
Yes, karibuni sana my people. I hope you're doing great on this wonderful Monday afternoon or evening. My name is Katie, just like the way Shmani told you, and we are back with another show right here. This is the Rythm Scoop Show, arts, entertainment, and culture. Hope you get to vibe with us right here and also talk to us. Remember, we are live and interactive on our media handles. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere at Black Hot Fire Network. And also our WhatsApp number is very active, 0705 428 388 0705 428 388. You can send in your message and tell us what's popping with you. How are you doing? Happy Monday, by the way.
Yes, karibuni sana. You all heard it from the source. Those who are joining us on TikTok, I see you guys. Make sure you show some love by dialing the screen button, and definitely thank you for gifting us. I swear, John Investment Strategist has been loyal to us today.
Manze,
I really
God.
love it. I really love it. In the morning, gave me 102 diamonds. I was like, yes, I'm wishing for a lion. One day it will come. But karibuni sana. We are going back, of course, to some little music. We'll be back with the quote of the day. If you're with us on TikTok and you have a quote of the day, kindly share. We're just starting our ear. Don't be like that. And if you're listening to us on the radio app, and those who are tuning in with us on YouTube, we are coming back with the quote of the day. Keep your quote posted on the time. don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Your world begins today. And I always say this each and every day. As you wake up, on Monday specifically, set the tone of your day. If last week you had a bad day, if yesterday was a bad one, doesn't mean today is gonna be a good or a bad one. Don't let yesterday take too much of today.
Okay, this quote is the one that I had given earlier on the African Diary show, and I'd love to repeat it. There's people who hate you, but they follow your every move. They criticize you, but they follow you. They don't like what you do, but they follow you. Everything you do bothers them, but they follow you. Yes, remember those people, like, they are envious. Those are always envious people, and most of the time, you know, people say that envious people are bad people, but I feel like envious people are fans in denial.
Yes, family, welcome back. That was, of course, Dubula. That song has hit TikTok crazily. I mean, it's been trending for a minute, and I like that Master G was in that, been creating amazing beats from days before. I also played Mr. T.
Master G or Master KG?
Master KG. Oh, sorry, Master KG, yes. And I also played Diggy Mr. T in there with Abanton, and of course I had to play Sean MMG featuring YBW Smith. Nakudai. Amazing track.
Before you get to continue, nimeona mingine ikisema these manners of farting in the clubs needs to stop.
Why? People are doing crazy stuff.
People are farting in the clubs, but you know, in the clubs there's loud music. You can't hear somebody farting unless you smell.
Wow. But it's sweaty, it's smelling every bad thing. I mean, why are people even different? You can't tell. I'm like, club is nasty.
Man.
Is nasty.
And the moment you decide to be there, you have accepted it all.
Exactly.
You should not
stay at
complain.
home. Stay at home. Katie, how are you?
I'm fine.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic.
I keep telling you that jacket is more.
Thank you very much.
That jacket is stunning.
Don't steal it. You've talked about this jacket since morning. Don't steal it, please.
I really fancy
I'll be hanging it in the house.
Thank God we are not neighbors, so don't come and blame me.
Yeah,
but
anyway, I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah, my weekend was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's up?
On Saturday I was doing some art.
Yeah.
I was painting.
Proudly
I was painting
Yeah.
and I painted.
Yeah.
And on Sunday I was just chilling and Netflixing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally I've changed my routine, so I do laundry on Saturdays.
Uh-huh.
I always did them on Sunday. So I decided to do laundry on Saturday, literally the whole day, because I start laundry at 11 till 7 p.m. Yeah, and then on Sunday I was just chilling. Of course, it was cold, and it was a family time, if you know it.
Okay.
Family time is so important.
Okay.
Make time for family. But anyway, my weekend was amazing, and I'm glad that we are back today. Of course, a lot has happened over the weekend. In the morning, we've talked about Scarlett, and of course, we're just gonna talk about it a little because the morning show is not captured on YouTube.
Yeah.
I really want us to talk about it so that if it's going to be edited, we can also hear what the fans have to say
About
from
it.
our perspective.
Yeah.
But before that, let's talk about the serious stuff first. Now, seriously conversation, or rather the serious conversation going on right now is the KCSE results. And KCSE results have been released today. And apparently this time round, they were not released, you know, you wouldn't get your answers with an SMS.
Yeah.
All you had to do is go to the website, and it is results.nec.ac.ke. If you are listening right now and you've not known, this is where you get your mask. You're wondering, mbona natuma message na kuendi? Mbona nafanya hii na kuendi? Kama
I'm
unanisikiza.
feeling for the people without the smartphones.
Yeah, it's super crazy. It's super, but now you go to the cyber, and then the cyber man has to know what you got.
Kama umepata kaima inakaa kwa
I know.
nakunjia pale hivyo.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But results have been released, and I have a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of what went down with these results. I'm not gonna read all of them. I haven't found like a video where this guy. Okay, here's a video.
4,113 candidates who were reported to have been in the following examination irregularities in the year 2023 KCSE examination. Of this, we have cancelled results of 4 cases of reported impersonation after completing investigations. There were
Alright, now he's trying to say that 4 candidates were cancelled and their results were nullified because they cheated, and there was a lot of you know, miscommunication with the results. Now 4 candidates have been nullified and they're not going to get the results, but a total of 1,216 candidates scored an A plane. 200,133 scored a C plus and above, while 48,178 scored E. Educational Cabinet Secretary Machogu said. And then you add the 4 that have been nullified. It's super crazy. And when I go to the internet, sijui mbona ijachacha. I'm not seeing a lot of people actually celebrating. I don't know what is happening as much. I'm not really sure, but I've seen also Bonnie Kalale receiving his daughter's performance, and the daughter's actually done well. Those are the few people who I've seen there, and she has actually scored a B plus. Now we are going to say only probably 2,000. Let me just do the calculation.
I'm just checking this. Somewhere I saw that we're going to be going to form 1 without their results. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to their results, but the CS has said that they are going to go to Form 1 without their results, and they are going to be tested in Form 3.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm just checking on the news. I don't know why I saw it, but let me check, and if I get it, I'll get to read it.
Alright, just kindly check it out. But the Educational Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu on Monday led the release of results of the 2023 Kenyan Certificate Secondary Education Examination. The exercise saw 899,000 candidates sit the Form 4 national exams. And these numbers are not even 899,000, because we have, Katie, come to think about it, we have 201,133, right? Plus 1,216, that is 211,000 if I'm not wrong. Plus 48, that is around 260,000 students. Who are the 600 candidates? 600,000 candidates wameenda wapi? Because the results
I bet hao ndio wanaingia form 1 without their results.
That is even more than half of
yeah,
people who
I don't
actually
understand what happened to their results.
Yeah.
Let me
Let me just search the video of Ezekiel. Let me just search it on Google right now. let me just get it right now. 2023, this is what happened. I don't know if he tackled it here.
Governor, so finally I would want to request our colleagues from the field.
This is just a lot of almost 33 minutes. I really can't get a short video. Let me just see what you have.
And I saw somebody, I've seen somebody complaining about the results being out so early. Saa tatu ya asubuhi results zilikuwa out.
Yeah.
And the person was complaining and alikuwa anasema hata mngoji tuamke.
I mean, ilikuwanga hivyo. It has always been like that. It's always been in the morning hours. And Ezekiel, one thing I always love about his regime is never played with the time. Hata kama ni date ya kurelease, his dates are always fast. I don't know how, ever since he came, results zinakujaga like 1 month later, we have the results. I do remember when
Sisi tulikuwa tunangoja hadi February.
Yeah, around February or even April, you know, late there, and then you join school in September. Now I'm wondering, are these students really going to join for first year in September, or when are they going to join? Because I'm not sure about that, but we'll definitely get on that. But what do you have to say about the results?
I think they were out so fast, and I'm hoping that now our students wamepita. But I've seen we have a lot of ease. We have 1,480. 48,000.
Yeah.
48,000 is, and this is just crazy. But at the end of the day, masomo si yenyu. Pia msipate stress. I've also seen the number of D minus. Pia ni nyingi pale hivyo D plus, and at the end of the day, you know, there's that one student who is feeling like now they have lost hopes because of the results venye zimekuja. At the end of the day, man, that is your marks. That is what you earned at the end of the 4 years. So just be confident about what you got. It's not the end of the journey. You can always change the story. No matter how many marks you got at the KCSE, it doesn't even matter. Most of the time, I feel like that marks, it will only determine if you're going to the university or college. But imagine if you decide to do something other than that, you can also be a very good carpenter. You can be a very good mechanic, you know, and you have to go to school for you to learn those technical skills. So uko hata waangaliangi kama uko na certificates.
Yeah, and one thing I want to actually encourage our students is first and foremost, your KCSE results does not determine your future. That is something you should check on. The school and the reality is different.
Yeah.
Life and school, I mean, even if you go to campus, maisha ya campus unaishanga campus. When you come to the reality of life, what happens outside, it has nothing to do with how you studied, what you scored. You determine your future. Results are just there to test you, but it doesn't mean that if you got a D, you cannot be whatever you want. Don't go kill yourself. You know, this point is where people are very, very fragile. You find people have a lot of pressure. I like the fact that Gen Z, the other day we were just actually discussing, are actually deviating from colleges and universities. 77%, if I'm not wrong. Yes, are actually deviating from education and Kenyan educational system. And it doesn't mean education is not good. It's only that they have realized that you can actually venture on a lot, not only education, and that is something amazing. And this is now the generation that is called the Gen Z, and I hope most of them see what's up, and we will give you more and more details of what is happening and when to join schools and who won who. I don't know the top student. I haven't seen. These exams have been crazy. Have been crazily released.
Maybe
this time
by night time we shall see who is the top scorer. But at the end of the day, ni masomo tu.
Exactly. Don't worry about that. But anyway, family, let us know. I see people on TikTok. Kindly, Katie, their comments on TikTok. I don't know if you can check well what is happening on our TikTok as we get deeper into the conversation.
I don't have TikTok.
Oh,
I don't have that account.
all right, but let me just get it easily. I see somebody called Baba Velma anasema saseni wa super poa sana. I also see VDJ Denny 254 anasema hey mko aje, tuko poa sana, thank you for tuning in. And those who are just joining us, the people are dialing the screen and tapping the like screen button. Baba Velma, Emmanuel, hashtag, thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's go to entertainment news and updates. A lot has happened during this weekend, and I'd like us just to top up a little bit on the Scarlet story. Starlet. I keep confusing with Scarlet. Yeah. Now, what is happening is that there is a woman, or let us call a social media model, a socialite,
Instagram model.
Yes. And apparently she was found at an Airbnb, butchered and dead on the floor. And she actually checked in with a guy unknown to her from what is happening. And after that, I don't know what happened, but a few condoms were found, HIV test kits, there was alcohol, there was weed, and there was her lifeless body on the floor. The guy that she checked out with was later,
Found in a hospital.
found in a hospital getting
Mbagathi.
hospital getting treatment. Looks like he had
Stabbed. He stabbed
stabbed
himself.
Yeah, allegedly
Yeah.
he stabbed himself, or maybe they were fighting. You never know what was happening.
Yeah, but there was a video that is still circulating online of him leaving the B&B, and
He was okay.
he was okay, and he has a white sheet on him, and people are just looking at him weirdly, but he was okay.
Yeah. White sheet. People were not even suspecting.
He alikuwa amejiekelea tu white sheet hapo.
Damn. So crazy. But that is what is happening now. Apparently this girl is a known figure and from a very prominent family, from a very religious family, and we've seen the brother coming out to talk about it, and he has actually given his story about it. And whatever he has said is they didn't want to waste a lot of time going out there to get attention from media, because they felt as a family, because I heard what he was saying. He said, from my perspective as a family, I knew the media was going to come to me, they was going to come against me and my family, and we couldn't manage all that, and we are mourning at the same time. So we thought, let's go bury my sister first, and then we can attack the rest later. And he said, I'm not feeling bad because you guys are talking on social media about things, this and this and this. He came to protect the sister. But again, a lot of people are saying this looks like a hookup. There was HIV test kits and all that.
It's
Allegedly.
evident from the whole scenario and from the look of things.
Yeah.
It's evident that this was a hookup, and I don't know how we call these girls who are it's like
Call girls.
call girls.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like what she was doing. It's
Yeah.
like she's a call girl.
Yeah.
This is evident from the whole scenario and the whole situation, even according to the narrator, how as narrating the story, this is a hookup.
Yeah.
And also from what we are seeing right now circulating on the media, so many victims of this person or of this man, because right now he's known, he's called John Matara. And so many people coming out and saying that they are victims of his action. It shows that they all met in dating sites, and he has actually different profiles on the dating sites. He has so many names on the dating sites where he approaches girls, he tells them, can we hook up? I'm going to pay you this as a token of appreciation, and it's always 10K. He's offering 10,000 as a token of appreciation. But when you get there, or when you decide now we are hooking up, when you meet, the story changes. He starts asking you for money. He starts asking money from you, and if you don't have, it becomes a very serious case. And at the end of the day, this is up to our girls right now, or right here. Wewe kama msichana unatusikiza, manze, it's up to you. If you're a call girl, umesema wanaitwa
Call girls.
call girls. Yes, if you're a call girls, man, as vitu hazikuangi hivyo rahisi. It's either you get butchered like the way you've seen, or maybe your life might be good at some point and everything, because even Starlet's life is so lavish on the internet. Enda pale hivyo umpate kwa Lamborghini, umpate pale hivyo, she's drinking Moet, but inside there she chose to drink Hunters. But anyway, I don't judge her. I don't want to judge the dead, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, it's up to our girls right here to know that things don't come easily in life. It's either we find your dead body somewhere, you might be lucky, and things might work very well for you, but at the end of the day, man, let's avoid these panya routes. Let's avoid panya routes at all costs.
Yes, and just like Katie has said, a lot of people have come out to talk about it. I've also seen now a new case. And this guy is saying, my sister was, I think a friend who has not seen the story on social media. They met on a dating site. Now this guy texted him. I don't know if I can find it. Let me just see. I think I screenshot the conversation. Now this guy is telling this woman that, hi, my name is this and this. Let me just get it right how it goes. I think
there are so many conversations right here going online, and this guy, man, is so clever. He has done a lot of things. He has lied to a lot of women. Because tumeona mingi hapa hivi zina circulate online of how this guy tried to get so many women. And let me see if I can get one. So kuna mtu anasema, here is John Matara. I was also a victim. He stole my phone and asked for ransom, threatening to kill me if I didn't raise the money. And somebody is asking, when did this happen? October last year. I even have the OB number. And also I see somebody saying, hide ID. Nilisoma na huyu jamaa na tulikuwa same dormitory. The guy alikuwa addict wa bangi and aliwahi itiwa hata Karao High School principal cast him. I ain't surprised that he ended up with such lifestyle. Too bad for that girl. And somebody is asking, alikuwa shule gani? He was in Butere Boys High School. And he 2008 ndio alimaliza, but alifanya exam akiwa na police case, so he couldn't come morning jioni anatoka, not allowed to mix na other students. And at some point this guy tried to be a rapper or maybe an artist. He has a song on YouTube called The Time Has Proven, and his username is, or his artist name is Rebellious Monk. Yes, and also
he had a gang of Rastafarians. Yes.
But this is not the tabia of Rastafarians. We know Rastafarians who are doing great, and they are so Rastafarians, by the way, they are most humble people.
But you know they are fake Rastamen, Katie. You know Rasta as a culture has been for the peaceful people. But now you see people who are actually putting dreadlocks. Most of them unapata ni wezi. The culture has changed and they are easily identified. But I think it's just manipulation of the Rastaman.
So nimeona your conversation unauliza.
So the conversation I'm saying is this last one, and this is somebody saying it is funny that this guy is using different names on these dating sites. My friend just disclosed she was about to meet him only for me to tell her no. The guy eti alikuwa ampeleke Mombasa wasichana. Let me attach screenshot of the conversation from OkCupid. It's a dating site. Now, hey pretty, I really do love your beautiful and sexy self. What are you up to this New Year's Eve? I just landed in Nairobi for the holiday season, and I was wondering if you and I could spend some time together before I leave for Mombasa sometime next week. I am offering 10K as a token of my appreciation for I think something up with you this New Year's Eve. If interested, please send me your WhatsApp number and location. Thanks. And if you have time, we could leave for Mombasa together, Diani, Pasi. New Year is here, baby. Cheers. Now that is how it goes. Lights, and then you see down there, this girl is asking her, where exactly are you? And this guy is saying, I'm in Mudaiga. Of which, when you come to think about it, this is somebody who doesn't live in Mudaiga. He has a really fake profile, uses different names each and every day to come and lure these innocent young women. And each and every day, we actually say this. There is only two ways out here. If you're practicing, if you're a call girl, and I'm not coming against you, we've discussed this a lot of times. You only have two ways. Sickness, STIs, HIV, or you die. There's no option, because in this Call of Duty, let me use it. Let me try and be okay. In this Call of Duty, that is the only way, because that is your work. Literally, they've taken it as a job, and you find a lot of young women practicing this. You wonder how they're living lavishly in life. They don't go to work. You never see them post their biz, and you are doing all this. I mean, kuna zile realistic. I'm like, man, this person is my agent. I've seen this person. I know what they do, and this is it. It's real. But there is someone that is just crazy. You're like, how did you get this if it is not through selling of Pudesh? It's just so crazy, because a lot of women find one shortcut, And I'm not even coming for women, also men. People don't want to work. They've turned dating sites quasal. And they take
Just like
advantage,
this man.
exactly. They've taken advantage of, and then the worst part is they have targets. If you look at this girl, her social media, it's lavish life, Lamborghini, she's riding on, and the brother is actually saying that she has been studying abroad. Alikuja to university in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yeah, she has been all her life. She has been in the States, you know, and maybe hizo Lamborghini alikuwa na ride huko kwa States, you know. She came here, did her college and graduated. That is the only time she was in Kenya. And then ask yourself, you are from a wealthy family. Why are you still doing these businesses? Is it for survival? Are you just a lazy person? You know, it doesn't make sense. Even if you try to justify for me all other
You're just
times.
a lazy person.
Yeah, all that.
You believe in cryptocurrency.
It doesn't make sense for me. Like, it doesn't make sense for me at all. So you be careful as a woman. There is two options also. Either go and work. Get your money, sweat for your cash. There's nothing as good as having accountability for your money. Or number two, get a man to take care of you. Get married. You can't be pretending that, hey, I don't want a man in my life, I'm independent, and you're not working. So where are you? What are you doing? You're selling. Nah, you will end up like, I'm so sorry about her and I feel so bad for it, but this is just an example of a lot of women, and I hope this just opens a lot of
Now
eyes for
imagine
these women.
all these women who are opening up to being victims of Matara.
Yeah.
Imagine if you are all murdered. Imagine if this person was murdering people justly. You know, this is the first time maybe he's murdered, or maybe this is not even the first time. This is the only one that has been known. But imagine if these women ended up dying like starlets.
Yeah.
Imagine, you girls, we need to do better.
We need to do better. I mean, at a certain point, kuna tu, it will be easy. Plus, other women are saying this guy sends for them money to lure them. You know, even before you meet, look at somebody sending for you money. I mean, why is somebody sending for you money and you don't know them? Who are you? This is somebody who is trying to make you feel comfortable, give you a notion that they can actually provide, make you come, because they know you're actually living, and they target you. You know, these social media girls, of course they don't have cheap phones. You'll go take your iPhone that you bought with 100,000, go and sell it, still cut you, take all your money, and he forces you to give your PIN, remove money from your bank accounts. And the brother is actually saying, if you hear him saying, he was even crying, he's saying, she called me at around 2. I was asleep. I didn't see the phone. Maybe she was calling for help. Or she wanted to donate. She wanted him to send him some money. That couldn't happen. And now, the sister ended up dying. She was struggling. Apparently, this guy left her bleeding. Now, she was struggling to reach at the door, bleeding. And she didn't manage, because the door was also locked from outside. So you can imagine you're bleeding here. Where's your girl? Oh! You know, and it was
it's
sad.
a sad
It's
death.
a really sad death. Nobody should ever pass through that. But I hope that is a lesson that we get to understand. I see somebody called Black Beauty anasema atiwezi. There is somebody also anasema Nyeri iko live. Asante sana. And those who are just joining us, naona pale mtu anaitwa Kabura Lucy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, as we move to other news and updates, and let me just look at this real quick. I want us to have a little conversation about a minute. I want us to have a little conversation about what is this message? Raila Odinga. Now, during this weekend, there was his birthday, yes, and during that, people decided to celebrate his birthday in the CBD. Just his fans, they had a cake there, they were just calling and singing really peacefully. And then there was now the police who came and tear gassed these people celebrating his birthday. And I was asking myself, it's a peaceful demonstration, why are you against it?
It's not even a demonstration.
It's not a demonstration, right? It's nobody making noise. There's nothing that is happening. And it was over the weekend. The weekend. There is nobody in town.
Now imagine, you know, I was even thinking during the weekend, imagine how many children are in Nairobi CBD.
Yeah.
But the police, they just choose violence.
Violence,
they just
exactly.
choose to be dumb and stupid and
Exactly.
start throwing tear gas all over. This is so sad.
It is so
and
wrong.
you know, I was even thinking, okay, when people are demonstrating, you throw tear gas at them. When people are even calm, you still throw tear gas at them. What do you really want? Huh? You know, this is so crazy. Imagine they are so peaceful, they are doing their sherehes over there, and I saw somebody saying, but you guys are calling out the police for throwing tear gas at these people. Is it right to hold an event in the CBD? These people didn't stop anybody's activities.
Yeah.
They were not stopping any operation from happening. Hawakusimama kwa bizi ya mtu, hawakusimama kwa shop ya mtu. They were just minding their own businesses.
Yeah.
And you know, man, these police are being used in the wrong way.
Yeah, I think they're just they're against. There is something that they're against. They're against. You can actually tell they're against that party, literally. And now the police have come out now to talk. And this is the police IG Joffrey's comment directs for stern action against police officers who lobbed tear gas during Raila Odinga's birthday party celebration. And he says, we remain politically neutral. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie because...
And why did you throw
Then
tear
why
gas?
did you throw tear gas? If you guys remain politically neutral, and this was nothing to do with the politics, you know, I just decided to celebrate. Now, if it was the president that was being celebrated in town, you couldn't hear all this. Why is the problem now when you see Kenyans who are not even making noise, not even causing chaos to anybody, you come and, you know, lob tear gas onto them? You know, tear gas, unless there is a distraction, Katie, ama ni kenye polisi imeshindwa kumanage, then you lob tear gas. There is nothing like that was happening. No traffic jam was affected. Nothing, literally nothing. And then the police are now acting like they remain neutral. Now the police, Japhet Kame, said that the celebration of Raila Odinga's birthday in Nairobi CBD was peaceful and the dispersion of the members of the public was unlawful. So,
it was unlawful. So what will happen?
What will happen?
You guys, man, now you come to talk about it being unlawful after the action.
But let me ask you, Katie. Let me ask you, who gave the orders? Of course, they don't just come and do it. So he can't just pretend like it was unlawful as if he doesn't know what was happening, as if there is nobody from above who actually gave those orders. Of course there is. It's just a lot of hypocrisy. By the way, if you see, it's really, really crazy. The picture is so disturbing, and it's just really, 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 really sad to see that. But that is what happened during this weekend. Let us know your thought, family, as we come to more. I want to get it clearly. I think I just screenshot it. Now this is somebody claiming that, I don't know if last week you saw Otile Brown launched a new manager. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. And the manager is called Mumbo Maina. Mumbi.
Yes.
Is it Mumbo or Mumbi?
Mumbi.
All right. But according to these people, they've written Mumbo. Mumbi Maina. All right. And we also see a lot of Kenyan artists popping up with female, you know, managers. From this conversation, you see Kenyan's rapper Trio Mio, whose manager is his mother. There is a vocalist and singer BN, whose his manager is his wife, Chiki Kuruka. And there's also Kenyan creative Abel Mutua, whose manager is Judy Wawira. We have Terence, whose manager is Millie Chebi. And all these people are doing like really, really good. And I was having this conversation, and I don't want to be biased or anything. I was asking my friends who are also artists, like, why are you guys not having a manager? We every time I suggest there's this manager, the first thing they ask you is Nide Mama Boy, you know. And they're like, women managers are really easy to work with, you know. I don't know why is that, and I've seen a lot of people adapting the same culture. Because first and foremost, they will get you the deal. They will get you the deal. If they want you to actually perform Pale Ivo, they know their ways on how to go and get you that wines and blankets and wine stage for you to perform at. They know how to go and close that deal for you. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if it is that women are way better managers in music or in the industry or in entertainment compared to
I believe, you might have a woman by you, but she's not even interested in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So if you want to know that your woman can be a good manager, if she's even interested in whatever you do, because we have people like Shmani, you're an artist, your husband is a doctor. Your doctor or the doctor cannot be your manager, you know, or maybe my husband is an artist and he wants me to be his manager, but I'm a teacher. You know, we are not in the same industry, and we cannot even work together because we're not in the same industry. And this is what happens. So if you find that now these people are working together, it's because they are all interested in the same industry, and also what they love is the same industry.
I do believe also, I don't know, it's easy for them to work with female. That is what I'm saying. And I've seen a lot of people actually taking on this and taking really to adopt this culture of female managers. And that is an upload because finally they're even getting their space. Somebody's saying their wives, however much their wives, their mothers, their girlfriends, whatever they are, but they're doing the job well. If you look at all these people, the ones I've named, all of them are really doing amazing. Look at BN. He's a solo world tour for Alusa Why You Topless. It was organized by Chiku, literally. All that, there was nothing to do with South Soul. There was nothing. It was Chiku herself who actually Chiki herself who actually did that. When you look at Terence going to States, organizing all this event he had in Kenya, when he's launching his a series, Wash season 4, all was done by his manager. We've seen come to think about it, Trio Mio, and I was having this conversation with somebody during this weekend. I'm saying look at Trio Mio when he got the fame, very young man, right? Imagine Trio Mio angepata the industry without the mom. He's young, already famous, naive, right? Everybody, all the vultures want to take advantage. You know how it works. You've seen even Kaveve Kazoze. What has happened to him? What has happened to her? She collapsed from nowhere. And that time she was eating. The video, the music got more than 1 million. If she had really a good manager or somebody, because Kenya ni walishakubali. Naambianga watu kila siku hata kama una kipaji, Wakenya wakishakubali hivyo ndio umeomoka. So if you have a good manager, that is what, look at Aziad. Aziad started from dancing, literally dancing through someone's song, but she immediately just went viral like this. She got herself a manager, literally going from radio stations to radio stations, TV, appearing everywhere, and now look at Aziad. I mean, that is she's so big. That is like a testimony you can tell out there. So there is importance of managers. Now when you look at Trio Mio, just in high school form 2, Hadishiat, everybody's just vulturing. Everybody wants to take his talent, wants to steal from him. If he didn't have the mother, because I always say, hata watu wakisema mama Trio anakuanga siji mgumu, oh mama, because she doesn't. I have gone to an event where Trio was actually performing, and the mom doesn't joke. Let me tell you, like she's straight on business, you know. And people say, oh, the mom is. I'm like, no, you guys want to take advantage of this young boy. Do remember he's under 18. All right, he has all the fame, he has all the potential to make.
He's 18.
He's 18. I'm saying when he was young. I'm giving us. Yes, I'm referring to that because I met him when he was like in form 3.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, if the mom wasn't there, because however much the mom is going to be there, of course, to parent him, still needs the mom's parenting because fame comes with a lot of stuff. If you don't have a parent by your side who is gonna check, you might lose your way. Maybe might have dropped school, you know, high school, very possible, you know. And then after parenting of the mom, there's also the management skill. The mom has the best interest. Mama kata kuibia Katie, hata kuibia ni ya family. It's way ikue kwa family than ikue kwa uko nje. Unajua, na hata ikikuwa uko nje, hauko at safe space because all these people want to steal from you and actually kill your career. So at the end of the day, however much people are saying Trios do what, the mom did amazing with his craft. And even him right now, we are hearing he has songs with Khalifa, you know, all this. It's because he actually had a good manager who has stood by him all through. Right now, at Akiamua, I'm getting out of the I'm getting, or rather I'm taking a new manager. It's okay, he's over 18, you know, he has already learned 1, 2, 3, he has already has the name, you know, he has created that portfolio for himself. But imagine if it was just nobody out there. The way this industry is dirty, Katie. The way this industry is full of fake people. I mean, it's just super, super crazy.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, they all relate. For you to work with somebody, you have to relate in the same industry.
Yeah. Very amazing. Yeah, but I want us to listen to this video and then you tell me what.
Rule yangu ni moja. Huwezi enda tu out unakosa kuniambia una date. Kwani who are you dating hapo before? Basi kama ulikuwa una date hiyo style yenye unajaribu kufanya, I don't do that. Lazima uniambie kila kitu. Your business is my business. Na pia kama utaki niingilie your business unaweza niambia I back off. Juu nimekuongelea nikaona ni kama nakusumbua, kuna vile unanifanyia uso. Sijui ni kama nakusumbua, pia unaweza niambia juu ulikuwa unakaa hiyo na kusumbua. Niko nakwambiaje, your business is my business.
Take it or leave it. Now that is a young man having a conversation.
After going out without telling your man.
Yeah. That is a young man having a conversation with the girlfriend. And the message before that voice note is, I am sorry, I never meant not to tell you. Now looks like this woman went out without telling the boyfriend. Alright, now the guy is mad. And the guy is saying, you have to tell me every step. We are in a relationship. Your business is my business. Whoever you was dating before that made you feel like you can do your own things at your own time, but when you're with me, your business is my business. When you're going out, tell me, let me know. Now I want us to have this conversation each and every time you go out or you want to do something. Do you think it is right for you to involve your partner?
Yes, of course, Shmani. What if something goes and ama wende wangukiwa na lori?
Yeah.
Utasema nini?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's always right. It's not even, you know, women take it like ni kuomba ruhusa amenikalia. No, it's not always like that.
Yeah.
You just tell them, baby, I'm going out with
Yeah.
this and this. It's always right. I believe like this is just courtesy and
Yeah.
morals, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes we pretend that we don't care, we vichwa ngumu, bad girls and everything, but at the end of the day, that man wants you to tell them where you're going because they care.
Yeah.
They care, and they wouldn't be telling you to tell them if you're going out if they don't care.
Yeah.
And same as to me, I want my man to tell me if he's going somewhere for not now to wait for him all night. You know, you might wait for him all night and he's not coming back and he didn't say, you know, it's always a right. And I believe like it's general morals.
Yeah.
Like this is something, it's just common sense.
Yeah.
And I believe it's not even something to discuss. This is what is right.
Yeah, I believe the reason why you're calling yourself a partner is because you guys are actually in a partnership, right? So if every decision you're going to make, if you're in a serious relationship with somebody, you always have to include this person in your business. I really like my man actually acting like this. I really, when he tries to tell me you can't do this, at certain point, I want to do it just to see if he's gonna react that way, just to piss him off and see how petty he can be, you know.
It's
but
not even
I know he really cares. That's why.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I come to work and I'm like in a skimpy dress, you know, and he tells me, he says in a good way sometimes, he tells me, just take a jacket. You know, people are going to disturb you on the road. I just want to save you. I know very well. He's trying to tell me your dress is so short, but he knows very well I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to be like tough-headed. I'm going to say no. You're trying to control how I'm dressing and all that. So instead of him making me feel some type of way, he'll say it in a manner, but I know it's just feeling. He wants to tell me directly that he doesn't like that. And I do believe it is good for you to communicate with your partner. For example, life
faint. What? Who would you call and you didn't tell your man you went out? You know, it's just courtesy, man.
I think it's
respect and communication skills that matters in a relationship. Because imagine, man, for instance, let's just say, for instance, maybe you've gone out, you didn't say.
Yeah.
And then in that club, maybe you've just worn, you know, in clubs people don't wear like full clothes, like body covered clothes. You just wear ratchet clothes. So your mind finds you in a picture akujua wewe ulienda out,
Yeah.
and maybe kuna wanaume nyuma yako.
Yeah.
What will he think? He
You are with those guys.
Yeah, he will think that you are with those guys, but at the end of the day, it's just that you didn't tell them you are going out, and you are going with so and so. So
Exactly.
if you had explained, he wouldn't assume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you have to keep. I always say, if you don't tell this person your plans, if you don't tell this person your thoughts, then this person doesn't care about you.
Yeah.
The reason as to why he wants to know where this woman is, what he was doing, if that is his business, what do you know? There are people who actually go out. I used to have a man. I would go out and I'll tell him, pick me up, and he would come pick me up with my
Yeah,
friends.
they're always like that.
Like, he would really come pick me up because I communicated. I told him, I'm going this, I'm going to do this, this and this is going to happen.
I might come back home drunk.
Yeah, he knows. He
Yeah,
knows. At the end
so
of the day, he knows. If he's comfortable with that, he knows because
even
anaenda.
ask, can I come for you? At what time are you planning to leave? So
Yeah.
that I call you, I won't sleep and come and pick you up. So
Yeah.
I believe it's very good to communicate. These are just the little things in a relationship that you should be doing. These are just petty stuff. Avoid your man getting angry at you just because you didn't tell them you're going out. This is just something stupid.
Avoid letting your
Unless
man.
you're cheating.
Yeah, unless you're cheating. Avoid making your man look petty, and yet he's just
He's not
caring.
petty.
Exactly.
He's just caring and concerned.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people actually agreeing with that comment. Most of the women are saying, I like my man like this, I like my man, seeing him caring and all that. And it's actually a very attractive thing. At the end of the day, I'll be like, okay, but it's attractive. Unajua, it's really, really amazing. But as we come to the end
But
of the...
imagine kama ni wewe ulitumiwa hiyo voice note. Ungeisha kwanza.
unacheka.
Unacheka.
Obviously you'll be like,
Oh
man.
my God.
Mostly, if you didn't do something wrong,
Yeah, it's
you'll be
like you're
"Oh,
overreacting, babe.
I know. It's kind of really a
Or
funny
maybe you
one.
went out to the market
I know.
and it's like, I saw you went out. You went out without telling me, and you went to get him bananas.
I know, it's just crazy. Now there is a man saying, my sister, once a guy starts asking you for money, it means he's madly in love with you. Marry him.
My sister.
My sister. And this guy is saying, is a musician, Karagu Muraya, has a word on the best time to marry. What do you do? Yes, is in Corino. Yes. What do you do? I mean, if for me, if he starts asking you for money, and maybe
he's broke.
Yeah.
It means he's broke. If he starts asking you for money, he's broke.
yeah,
But anyway, it depends with how long has the relationship been, and how has it been even financially. Has it is there any other time he has ever asked? But sometimes it's always very right for as a woman to come in or to come through for your man, because they also come through for us.
yeah.
Yeah, me, I don't find shida ni ya kuomba kila saa.
Kila saa,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
I have no problem with him asking me for money, of which he will return. Hiyo ni deni.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, ni anaitisha ngapi and how long,
Yeah.
like, is it a
Consecutive
thing or is it just that one day? Yeah.
For me, it's a red flag.
It's broke.
Yeah, it's a red flag for me. You can't be, for example, we're just knowing each other, and then maybe I don't know you well, Mona. You see me at work, you see me doing my stuff 1 2 1 2, and then you're like,
Unadhani unaweza niomba pesa.
you come and ask me for money. Like, why are you asking me for money? Are we that tight for you to ask me for money? And personally, I don't like my man asking me for money every time. I'm like, it's supposed to be reversal. I'm the one who's supposed to be the needy one here. Like, why are you acting needy with me? I accept you're my man, but please, man up. I really hate, and I don't appreciate. But again, I look at it from the perspective, if he's a giver, And sometimes, Katie, I always say this, he might not be giving you that 100,000 or that 50,000. But me, I always say, if he has that 10K,
that's even 100 every day.
yes, me, I'm saying, if he has that 10,000, and he gives me 6,000.
Even imagine, you
I will
know,
not even
I
decline.
even see girls complaining. Actually, my man does this. But your man sacrifices even that 100 every day.
Every day
You
to
know
give
that
it to
100 every day is worth a lot than that 100k
once, exactly. And you also see if he's a giver, because you're saying if he has this and he has given me this, then meaning if he'll have a big one, there's not going to be a problem of always providing or giving. But again, don't be comfortable. I really hate men, like even friends who are men, like, please, I'm broke, don't ask me for money. I mean, don't ask me for, I really hate that, unless we are in that energy. Unajua, we are in that
this,
tunajuane
we are in this
kind of
relationship.
friendship, you know, or relationship than that. But this man telling people, if he starts asking you for money, does it mean that every time a man starts asking you for money is really in love with you? Does that?
Nah.
Some are using you.
Yeah, this guy might have known you for like 3 weeks and then anze kukuomba pesa. Morife, go run.
Run. Don't even think about
Don't
it
even
twice.
look back.
I mean, they've started, and you know, some other girls who are, like, for example, now the rich ones, they don't know.
They
have
don't
money
even
problems.
mind.
Yes, they don't know, and you find these other people taking advantage of the fact that
They are
they're innocent, or they can actually provide. They're like, I don't have a problem giving my man, but is your one working hard enough? Because sometimes we are raising young and lazy men. Because every time he's used to, you will be providing as a woman. You will be. I really hate having manly responsibilities. Like, I am a baby girl, please. Don't give me man responsibilities. Start by, oh, give me money. No. Work for your money. Work hard, and let me see you striving for. If I see you like you really want the bag, Katie, I'm gonna push you and support you. But if I see you just come, always waiting for me to, oh, please, needy boyfriends. Nah, not with me though. Nah. That is a red flag. Run, and run. But as we come to the end of the show, popular Kikuyu Firirida hitmaker Dick Munyonyi has passed. Oh my
Dixon.
God. The name is Dixon, but it's been written here. Dick Munyonyi has passed away, and I don't know what was the reason for him.
He's old.
He's old.
This
right?
guy is old. You know, Firirida was a song made in the 90s.
In the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, the song has really pushed a lot of people. Like, the song has done amazing. Nile ilikuwa naimba hadi kwa maharusi ama.
Tomonia Firirida,
Yeah.
Firirida is
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, and apparently this guy needs to be given his flowers. For a long time, venye alishakuwa mzee, you find that most artists in the time of this demise is when you see people talking about them.
Yeah.
Like right now, this is so wrong of me. I do really accept this. It's so wrong of me.
But
to come
that
and-
song is always in my mind. I play it all the time.
you know. It's so wrong of me, but I'm just saying, as artists who have actually made beautiful music that have put us on the map for a long time, have actually kept us entertained for a long time. This is a lifetime song that will never end.
Yeah,
If
it's
it
an
is
event song.
yeah, if celebrations. If it has been here from the 90s and still in the 2020s, it's still playing, then this is a lifetime song. These people deserve to be acknowledged even when they're. Now people are trying to ask like me, what actually happened? What if it was a long time sickness? You know, this type of things happen. We assume, we forget about our artists, only come to bear or mourn with them or show love during the time of their demise or when they are facing. Let us look at Ali B. Let us even look at Nazizi just the other day losing the son. That is when you see people saying, by this, they wanted Nazizi for a long time. Why were you guys not checking up on her when she was not away? Why are we like really forgetting about our artists like that? As if they didn't make an impact
In our lives.
but without this song, there's no celebrations in Kikuyu. You know, why are people not looking at it from that perspective? But anyway, my last remark is, may his soul rest in peace. And thank you for the good music you produced. Thank you for the good music you released. We'll forever cherishes in our lives. And we'll keep appreciating your work and the long life you lived on earth. Rest in power.
Yes, rest in power, Mzee Dixon
Yeah.
Wanyonyi.
Yeah.
And yeah, say hi to the angels.
Amen. But anyway, family, we are coming to the end of the session. Shout out to Keith. I see you in the building. Comment section. Pale Ivon on Najira Mosquito is saying hi everyone. Hi. Jam Mosquito is saying Shmani, that Indian guy from the start of your cooking show wants your now. Wow. Jam Mosquito, you're bringing my personal stuff on live. It's not cool.
I
Not
will
cool.
block you.
It's not cool at all. Don't do that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to everybody. Keith in the building. And I say, Mashmani has a cooking show. No, I don't have a cooking show. Anyway, shout out to everybody who has been with us. Shout out to everybody who has been locked in with us. We see you tomorrow. Do remember, we'll be back in the morning at 8 a.m. Take care of yourself and have yourself a beautiful morning, evening from wherever you are. Katie?
Kwaherini, my people. Enjoy the rest part of your day. See you tomorrow early in the morning. Ciao.
We're not tuned into the different culture. Come here.